Have you ever felt a shiver run down your spine while walking alone in the dead of night? That feeling of being watched, the sense that something unseen lurks just beyond the edge of the darkness. In the remote villages of Cambodia, this feeling is given a name, a shape, and a terrifying story: the dog-headed ghost. Imagine this. You're walking down a deserted path. The moon is your only guide, and the jungle hums with the sounds of the night. Suddenly, a new sound cuts through the familiar chorus. A deep, guttural growl, followed by the unmistakable sound of heavy breathing, as if a large animal is nearby. Then, the rhythmic scrape of claws on the hard-packed earth, getting closer and closer. Your heart pounds in your chest, every instinct screaming at you to run. But the elders have warned you. Whatever you do, don't run. This is the classic encounter with Cambodia's midnight hunter. Witnesses describe a horrifying creature, a chilling fusion of man and beast. It stands on two legs, with the muscular body of a human, but its head is that of a ferocious, snarling dog. Its eyes, they say, glow with a malevolent light, burning through the darkness, searching for its next victim. What is this terrifying apparition? The legends passed down through generations offer several chilling explanations. One of the most popular tales speaks of a curse. A man so wicked and cruel in life was condemned by ancient magic. His punishment was to lose his humanity, his face twisting into the form of a beast, forever bound to haunt the land where he committed his sins. He is a tormented soul, driven by a primal rage, a constant, agonizing hunger. In this version, the creature is a tragic figure, a man trapped inside a monster, his howls a mix of predatory growling and anguished cries. He stalks the night not just to hunt, but perhaps as a desperate, violent plea for release from his eternal torment. Another belief ties the creature to the spiritual world. It's seen not as a cursed man, but as a forest spirit, an ancient guardian of forbidden places. These are the sacred groves, the ancient ruins deep in the jungle that humans are not meant to disturb. The dog-headed ghost acts as a terrifying warden, its appearance a dire warning to those who trespass. It materializes to chase away intruders, protecting secrets that have been hidden for centuries. To encounter it is to have strayed into a realm where you do not belong, and the spirit will ensure you never forget the sanctity of its domain. Then there's the most primal and feared version of the story, the shape-shifting ghost. This entity is pure malice. It's a phantom that takes on the form of a dog-headed man to inspire maximum terror. It isn't guarding anything or suffering a curse. It simply enjoys the hunt. It preys on the vulnerable, specifically those who wander alone after the clock strikes midnight. Midnight is the witching hour, a time when the veil between our world and the spirit world is at its thinnest. This ghost uses that opportunity to slip through and indulge its predatory instincts. It's the embodiment of the night's unseen dangers. The details of the encounters are always disturbingly similar. It starts with the sounds. The heavy breathing, the claws scratching, the low growl that seems to vibrate through the very ground you stand on. The air grows cold, and an overwhelming sense of dread washes over you. Then you see it. A silhouette at the edge of your vision, tall and unnaturally shaped. As it steps into the faint moonlight, the horrifying reality becomes clear. The body of a man, the head of a vicious dog. And here is the most crucial part of the legend, the key to survival. Every villager, from a young child to the oldest elder, knows this rule: you must not run. The moment you turn your back and flee, you trigger its predatory chase instinct. It is said that the creature is impossibly fast, its long, human-like legs covering ground with terrifying speed. It will chase you down, and the stories never end well for those who run. They are either never seen again, dragged off into the dark jungle, or found the next day in a state that leaves no doubt about the violent end they met. So, what are you supposed to do? You must stand your ground. Face the creature. It sounds impossible, staring into those glowing eyes, hearing that menacing growl. But the legends say that if you show no fear, if you hold your position, the creature may become confused or lose interest. It is a predator that thrives on fear and the thrill of the chase. By denying it both, you might just survive. You wait, your heart hammering against your ribs, until the creature, after a few tense moments of sizing you up, turns and melts back into the shadows from which it came. But beyond the supernatural terror, this story serves a very real, very practical purpose. It's a cautionary tale, a piece of folklore passed from parent to child to keep them safe. The real monsters of the night aren't always supernatural. They can be treacherous paths in the dark, hidden holes, venomous snakes, or even dangerous people hiding in the shadows. The deep forests and deserted roads are not safe places to be walking alone after dark. The dog-headed ghost becomes a powerful metaphor for all these potential dangers by creating a single, terrifying entity to represent them. The lesson becomes far more memorable and impactful than a simple "don't go out late." The fear of the dog-headed ghost is a shield. It's a psychological barrier that keeps people within the safety of their homes and community after dark. It's a story born from a collective wisdom, a way to protect the living by invoking a tale of the undead. So, the next time you find yourself alone on a dark road and you hear a strange noise in the bushes, you might just think of this Cambodian legend. You might remember the sound of claws on the ground, the deep growl, and the glowing eyes of the dog-headed ghost. And maybe, just maybe, you'll remember the most important rule of all. What do you think? Is this creature a cursed soul, a guardian spirit, or something else entirely? Every culture has its own bogeyman, its own monster that lurks in the shadows. These stories tell us so much about our fears and the ways we try to understand and navigate a world that can often be dangerous and unpredictable. The dog-headed ghost of Cambodia is a powerful reminder that sometimes the oldest stories are the ones that are best at keeping us safe. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into folklore and mystery, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tales from the shadows. Stay curious and stay safe. See you next time.